Yo, Batman had to commit mass murder. Look, when he was making the Batcave, there's no way it could have popped off, it could have happened without him killing multiple people. The Batcave is too elaborate and decked out for just mild mannered playboy Bruce and his crypt keeper butler Alfred to put together, homie. Construction workers are required. There's foundation and stabilization things to consider. Machines is needed, and plans and foresight, materials being shipped in and waste being shipped out. Look, one, no one would question why materials coming and going from an already built mansion. This is going on. Oh, it's a renovation project. Okay. So where are the workers? Oh, you're doing it yourself. Right. So you need workers. Quite simply, some things are 3 to 4 person jobs. Let's pretend it's a 3 to 4 person job. What other 2 people, Bruce? Right. You killed them when they were done. You had to, or else they would have told. Excuse me, Bruce. You want a giant lazy Susan with a large bat stuck on it to go where? Clunk. Dead. You know, bat gas, bat shiv, bat tootsie. So the size of the Batcave, he needs about 50 to 60 workers, all taking shifts and all keeping quiet. Like, this is not Spider-Man where you go maskless on a train and everyone says, oh, we'll keep your secret. 1, that's lame. And 2, Batman don't play that. He keeps kryptonite just in case Jor-El's boy look at him sideways. Like Christopher Wallace said, somebody's got to die. So let's say somehow, some way, he gets all of that, and he gets it off, and it's built. This guy has mad computers and technology everywhere. It's like Pentagon level grade computers with access to all the government databases and agency joints, not to mention his own data and whatever. That's a mean Best Buy and Apple Store bill. I'm assuming he has the iPad 4S and the iPad Pad 3. Not to be confused with the butt pad. But I'm imagining, down the road, Bruce's neighbors, they just get their Wii and they're setting up their Wi-Fi, and it's like, Gladys, you want to just tie into this Batcave network Wi-Fi? I'm sure Bruce has a password protected though. And again, who's the IT guy? Who's running the Bat firewall? Alfred? No. Alfred hasn't used the computer since never. He's still on Abacus. He's on the Abacus level. If Bruce isn't running IT and fighting crime and running away from Catwoman crotch, it's not being funneled through Wayne Industries. Someone will have to say something. I was trying to hook up the Wayne Industries newsletter to announce Taco Week in the cafeteria, and the penguin's face kept popping up. Of course, and there's some serious bandwidth, going to your house, Bruce, from your company. Someone has to run some dedicated Thunderbolt and Ethernet just for the cave, and they're gonna keep quiet. Right? Clunk, bat sickle, bat spear, bat capitation. They gotta die. This guy has satellites in the sky that relay stuff. How'd they get up there? The U.S. government is just okay with it, and they can't track it or where the signal's going to, right? And so we killed federal agents too. They had to go. He has every version of the Batmobile there. You got Batcopter and the Batboat and the Batglider and the Bat Waffle Maker. So where's he fueling up? Well, not to mention he has room for all these. And obviously he built them and detailed them, but just the fueling up alone. So he has gas and diesel and jet fuel lines piped into his cave. That had to be easy for one man to accomplish with no help. And he has the Batcopter and the jet and all this stuff. Doesn't he need like clearance to take off and fly? And nobody hey, you see that Batman always comes from that area over there. That just happens to be where Wayne Manor is. Let's just go over there. I think he's Batman. You know, just follow him. You know, an evil villain. We're not gonna try to do anything. We just want dude to show up so we can follow him, or so we can put a tracer on him. I'm just saying. And who creates all the weapons? So in the movie, they were creating weapons, or they were old weapons, and they were tested. He has some serious branding. You know, everything has to look like a bat or got the bat symbol on it. Who's doing this? You know, is he send it to the cafe press joint? Or I mean, that's a mean bulk plot print press or something. He brands everything. Who's doing that? And after a battle, does he go behind and pick up all his bat-a-tat-tats and stuff so nobody, gets them and reverse engineers them? Or look, since Wayne Industries made them, they look close enough, it might have Wayne something on them. No, maybe not. And supposedly in the joint, he got ambulances and police cars in the Batcave just when he's going somewhere and the Batmobile is too obvious. He rolls in one of those, and he got those where? Bygones. I'm just saying. Oh, and remember, you probably don't, but every crime that Batman and Robin solved, they took a souvenir from it, and put it in the Batcave. He had like a dinosaur and pennies and okay, so they just, number one, they're stealing evidence and lugging it away. And how? The Batmobile's a two-seater, so how are they getting? Bygones. Look. Not to mention, he supposedly has a Lazarus pit in the Batcave too. That has the chemicals that restore people that's dying. Yeah, just got buckets of Fountain of Youth juice, and he just pours it in the back. I don't know. The bottom line is, it's a 100-man job to get the Batcave even close to up and running. And they all are going to keep the secret? No, they gotta die. Either way you look at it. No matter how you go with the origin story or how he found the Batcave in the original Wayne Manor, it wasn't a Batcave. So when he decided he was gonna make the Batcave, he had to carve it out. He had to install all this stuff. I don't know where he's running wires from or how he's moving furniture down there, and then he gets the car and a plane. Look, construction workers, a lot of them, they're dead. So then in the movie, your man blew up his house. So in The Dark Knight, he didn't even have a house. They're rebuilding it, right? Okay, so they're rebuilding it. Probably gonna need a new Batcave. So these people that's rebuilding this house right now, did he tell them, and about 200 feet under the house, just give me a big old space, three or four levels. Oh, why? Just for a bomb shelter and a bomb shelter. Yeah, and while you're at it, run a whole bunch of Ethernet cables and put some wireless stuff in there and haul these computers down and this car, and don't take the tarp over the car. Don't look at it. Then put all this down there and all these things that look like bat symbols. Yeah, put those for the bomb, for the earthquake, just in case. No. So if they're building a new Batcave, who's building it? They gotta die. So the question is, where are the bodies, Bruce? Shout outs to Bat Acid. His body somewhere. This dude has killed half of the blue collar workers in Gotham City. They're all done. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. And I got my man Leonce, and my go-to bat aficionado, and we're gonna talk about the Batcave and how he killed everybody and why he made Robin dress up like a target. And just Batman stuff after the break. It's the Bat Show. Let's get it.
After the Batcave, we'll be right back.
There's something new in Gotham City. It's Batman, like you've never seen him before.
Hey, Joker, a Batarang surprise! Missed me. Time for a change. That disguise won't work, Joker. No, try this. So long, Batman. That jet, wings out. Fire! You've got great new weapons, Batman. But I don't run out of tricks. You'll need them.
Batman, the Dark Knight Collection. Batman, like you've never seen him before.
Back to the show.
Welcome back. It's the Eclectic Discussion Podcast. That means I'm eclectic. What's up? This is the Batastrophe show, the Bruce Wayne and the Batcave Murderers show. Psychopath. But at this point, I'd like to introduce my guest, Grambling State University graduate. He's a teacher. He's a writer. He's a Saints fan. So I had to lift his indefinite suspension so that he could appear on this podcast. Find him on Twitter at Lee Hall 504 LEHALL 504. My friend Leon's. Yeah, it's nice to have you on the joint. Sorry about your suspension, but Goodell let you come through so you could be on the show.
Yeah, there was a lot of sweet talk, a lot of beignets and Popeye's fried chicken had to be promised to make that happen.
Oh, shout outs to Annie the chicken lady.
Is she cutie?
Yeah, she's incredible. So the basic premise of this show here, and I've talked and discussed, was that Batman or Bruce Wayne, whichever you want to go, he couldn't have possibly created and prepared the Batcave alone or with Alfred. He had to have a ton of workers, and they pretty much had to die. So there's no way that he was going to be able to do this without killing every blue-collar worker in Gotham City. So what say you?
First off, the nihilism is staggering. You just gotta murder everybody, right? Everybody's got to die. Yeah, that's the only option.
Every single. Well, he has bad amnesia spray.
Well, listen. Now, while you're talking, that's kind of one of the avenues that I would possibly explore. Now, the first thing I really feel like, I'm imagining that you and most of the audience that you're dealing with have seen the movie The Usual Suspects, right? The way I see it, like Kobayashi would tell the principals involved that they were working for Kaiser Sose without knowing they were working for Kaiser Sose. Okay. I believe that this type of project will work the same way. Like, I believe that, Wayne Tech, Wayne Core, however you want to flex it, I believe that they would have contracted contractors who contracted contractors, right? And all of these people, like several different projects. I mean, you take the big project and you modulate it to small pieces. And I think you employ people to do very small pieces. Like, I'm going to lay the piping work, you know what I'm saying, for the water system in the Batcave, right? With certain discretionary pieces of legislation. I mean, pieces of litigation that are signed. We got to keep you secret. We got to, blindfold you. Maybe we got to put you to sleep for a little while. You just wake up, get to work.
Oh shit.
Come in, you put your pipe in. This contract runs 4 to 6 weeks, and you're done. Peace. You know what I mean? You may not even see everything else. Everything else is just covered in black tarp, right? But I'm thinking that you do that, a few times over, and of course, Wayne Tech has got the money to do it. Everybody only works on a small piece. They can't really talk about what they worked on in totality. The location is kept secret because you're blindfolded or you're anesthetized on the way there.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, there's ways to do it. And I mean, not to mention hush money, to be able to make it profitable for people to keep that secret, I'm just saying.
God.
I'm just saying, there's ways.
Okay, so let's pretend that we use those ways. How do we rationalize bringing in somebody to create a giant lazy Susan for the Batmobile to spin around? What part of the contract is that?
Man, now here's the thing. Bear in mind that you got your regular visitors to the cave, one of which is Lucius Fox, right?